So Virgo, your week commencing the 18th of August sees your ruler Mercury gaining speed, but still in the sheltered 12th house. 12th house position for Mercury can be challenging because it can be a bit dreamy. The host is the proud Leo. It's possible that someone may have been somewhat of a disappointment recently. At the very least, there could have been some mix-ups and communications, but someone may not have quite owned that as much as they could have done. In a more constructive way, Mercury's retrograde in your 12th house has given you the chance to do some deep research or thinking, take soundings, really weigh up your options. And if you are wanting to use your resources in a bit of a different way, Mercury's link with Mars in the early part of this week can see you take a very decisive step forwards. But as the week goes on, the Sun, inching towards your sign on Friday, does start to forge a chaffing, abrasive right angle with Uranus. And Uranus has moved right to the top of your chart. Now, the 10th house is our connection to the world at large. It can be about our work. Uranus can be a disruptor, it can be about change, but it can be about innovation. But also, since the 19th of November last year, Pluto, the planet of transformation, has been in your sector of practicalities, the 6th house, which has a kind of echo of the energy of Virgo. It's your preference for things to be to know where you stand, to have some kind of shape to how you approach things. So these two things, Pluto in Aquarius and Uranus in Gemini, they're speaking to each other. And also you have Saturn and Neptune together in your 8th house, shared resources and finance. So I feel as the Sun steps into your sign, one of the great things about it is it can give you more confidence to move away from any disappointments, particularly if you feel someone hasn't been as particularly as truthful, hasn't shown the integrity you would like, perhaps being downright disappointing. But you can move into the moment, take a firmer grip on your life direction. Your physical drive is going to improve. You have the new moon, which occurs on Saturday, the black moon in your sign, a great chance to thrust forwards in a very dynamic, purposeful way. And if you need to be more single-minded, so be it. But you can't change the fact that the Sun is clashing very tensely with Uranus on that new moon. And if you're not happy in your work, it's definitely going to show up over the next 4 weeks. Maybe it's because you feel that what's expected of you keeps changing. Maybe it's because you're a natural bohemian and you're trying to fit into some kind of corporate structure, which is not really you. Maybe it's because something you've done for a long time and done it well has lost a little bit of its sparkle, because Uranus in the 10th house is asking you in a way to reinvent your connection to the wider world, to update it with some more modern approaches. But also that position of Pluto cannot be underestimated. So essentially the Sun is in a quincunx with Pluto, and there may be some kind of power dynamic maybe between that part of you that wants to be of service and the part of you that wants to focus on what you've got to offer as an individual. So as you go into this new moon season, very exciting. I think you can be philosophical about some people who've let you down. You can move forwards in making the most of the research you've done around your financial affairs. But I think when it comes to anything ongoing, if your creativity, flair or individual personality is in any way being thwarted, there is going to be a serious push by the heavens to ask you to consider some kind of change to your worldly situation.